All right. Welcome, Aries. Welcome, Aries, to Whispers of Divine Guidance. I'm Kathleen Diane, and this is your weekly intuitive general message for the week or from whenever this message divinely finds you. I had to pull over because I got something in my eye. I'm out driving today, receiving messages for you guys from the universe as I'm out on a drive, okay, through the way of signs and symbols and other things that get my attention and come in and that I see animals, people, whatnot. So, Aries, this is for you, okay, for sun, moon, and rising. Not everyone will resonate with every message, okay? And so please do take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Also, please excuse the movement of the camera in these videos. I need to invest in a steady, still dash camera, okay, which I will. But for today, I have it on a snake phone holder and it's moving. So if you're feeling dizzy, just look away from the screen and enjoy the message. So here we go, Aries. As soon as I was going to do your message, I did get something in my eye and I had to pull over, and I instantly heard from the universe that something right now in your life is a little confusing. It's hard to see, and maybe you're not quite sure what to do about it, okay? You're a little unsure. It's hard to see what to do, to see how things are going to go, to see which way to go. All right. As we pull up to this red stoplight, I do hear from the universe to stop. Okay, from God, angels, universe, what you believe in. Okay, I'm hearing to stop for a moment, to take your time, okay, to not feel rushed is what I'm hearing as I slowly move through the intersection. And people probably think I'm crazy and get mad at me, but I'm hearing to not feel rushed at figuring this out, at making this decision, or deciding what to do, or just figuring this out, this thing you are currently having on your mind, okay? Um, let's continue on and see what else we get. There may be some small pauses between messages, as they're not going to come, one right after another necessarily. I have asked for them to come rapidly, though, so that these videos aren't too long with your messages, as I am driving and using gas and all of that. Okay. All right. That huge dollar general sign that popped into my view, and all this yellow that I'm seeing, I hear that you're trying to be careful about this decision, this thing you're trying to figure out and do. I hear that you're trying to do it in the best way, the overall best way. That I'm hearing that maybe it costs the least for you. It's the best time wise. It makes the most sense time wise. Um, I hear that you just want to make the right decision, and so you're currently a little confused about it. I hear this thing up ahead that always makes me think it's something else. It's just a wire, but it always looks like something's down in the road to me. I hear that you are currently maybe not really seeing things as they are. Okay, Aries? What's on your mind here, you're seeing it a certain way, and I'm hearing that it's not necessarily that way. You're seeing it that way, though, okay? But in all actuality, it's not. Maybe it's not as bad as you think. Maybe it's not as big of a deal as you think. Maybe it's not even true, okay? For some of you, depending on the situation. Flooded sign gets my attention here, and the big rock. Okay. The big rock reminds me of the You know, when they have landslides on the roads and the rocks tumble down, and the flooded sign. Okay. Oh, okay. I hear that you're seeing, yes, I hear that you're seeing what's on your mind as kind of like an emergency, right? That there's a one-way sign. I hear that you're seeing that really, like, there's only one way to do it. There's only one way to go, and you're feeling the confusion about that. Like, you're wishing there was another way, that it didn't have to happen that way, that things weren't that way. And that's where I think your kind of stalemate bit of a feeling is, that you're feeling like there's only one way to do it and you're not wanting to, but you're feeling it's the only way. Okay. And you're seeing the whole thing as a big emergency, as a flood, as a big landslide. Okay. You're seeing it as a big emergency. But, this market that you see in your view right now is a market that during a big fire in this town, many people were saved in that parking lot, okay? Including a good friend of mine from before. She and many others piled up in that parking lot, and fire trucks were able to be there, or at least a fire truck was able to be there and protect the people there in that parking lot from a big fire that just surrounded them, okay? And I'm hearing, Aries, that you're protected too, okay? This thing that you're seeing is such an emergency and so big. I'm hearing it's really not that way. It's really not, at least to that degree. I see this sign right here, the street sign called Pebble, okay? Pebble. Yeah. After seeing that big, huge rock back there and that landslide, that emergency we're talking about, and then I see Pebble, that's what catches my attention. Okay, Aries, this thing that feels so huge to you, God, angel, source, life is telling me that it's really a pebble, okay? You're seeing it as such a huge thing, and you're feeling it as such a huge thing. And I hear it's giving you a lot of confusion, a lot of anxiety, a lot of feelings you don't want to feel. You don't like how it feels right now, okay? Try to see if you can take a step back and see things from a bigger picture, from an outside, way up, like an aerial view, an overall, like in the grand scheme of things view. Okay, try to put yourself outside of the situation. Try to do that, Aries, okay? See if you can begin to see it in a little bit different way, in not so big of a way, not so bad of a way, not so serious, an emergency like of a way, okay? That's what I'm hearing for you. I'm going to stop for now, Aries. Just please try to do that. And do remember, whatever happens, that you are protected through this. Thank you so much for watching, Aries.